Hey gamers, Rick here with Game Trade Media. We're at the Game Trade Media Studios in Timonium, Maryland. This is an episode of Board Games and Beyond, and it's really special because we have Joe McCullough from Osprey Games, the creator of Frostgrave. And we're about to play some Frostgrave, and I'm going to destroy him. He's got hours upon hours of play on this. I mean, he designed it. I have never played it, but I'm very confident that I can eliminate you from the field.
It wouldn't be the first time. Someone who has never played before has tabled me.
So in front of us, we've got the table set up. You can see that we have some cool terrain where we're going to be entering into this the ruined city of Frostgrave to collect some treasure and maybe combat each other a little bit.
Yep.
And see how that goes. What are you bringing to the table today, Joe?
All right, so I've got a chronomancer, so a wizard who dabbles in time magic, though he's got some other tricks up his sleeve. So I'll be unveiling those as we go along.
Nice. And as you can tell too, his miniatures are painted. Mine are not. And I have a show called Painting Happy Little Minis. Very strange. But the thing is we actually built my warband earlier today.
Yep.
Or in this day in which we are filming this. So these are all miniatures that I got that haven't been seen yet. We haven't painted them. They will be painted eventually on our show, but as of yet, they are not painted. But they're really cool. They look good. And I'm bringing a thaumaturgist to the table. And what is that again?
So that's more your kind of healer, protection mage. You're kind of classic good guy mage.
I like that. I am a classic good guy.
Whereas mine is an ugly fish head guy. So
Curses.
Not quite as friendly.
The one good thing about this is you can bring pretty much any miniature that you might have in your collection to the table to play when you build your warband, which is awesome.
Yeah, if you've got any kind of collection of fantasy miniatures, you won't need any to play the game. You may want to get your specific ones later, but certainly to start it off and give it a try. Use whatever you got.
I like it. Yeah. But if you want to get Frostgrave specific miniatures, you can get those from North Star
Military Figures. Yep, or Brigade Games. In the U.S.
All right, there you have it. Well, let's get to this. I'm feeling very confident that I need to just destroy you.
All right. Okay, so where to begin? So one thing you'll want to know as we kind of set our miniatures up on the table is the game's divided into phases.
Okay.
So every turn is divided into phases. So you have your wizard phase, your apprentice phase, and your soldier phase. And so basically during a turn, I'll take my wizard phase, you'll take your wizard phase, I'll do my apprentice, you do your apprentice. What this kind of means is you tend to want to group your miniatures around your wizard and around your apprentice in kind of little pods because they'll kind of activate together.
Okay.
So as you can see, or perhaps not see at the moment, but I've kind of divided my minis up into three groups. So I've got my wizard, an archer, and a couple of guys supporting him. And I got my apprentice on the other side of the table with a few guys, and then I've kind of got some leftovers. We're gonna go up the center and draw fire.
Leftovers.
So, and this also corresponds to the 3 treasure tokens we have set up, which are kind of the objectives for the game to grab those and get out. In a full game, you'd normally have 6, but this will work for our kind of demonstration here.
Now, as far as my miniatures go, I need to place them on the board, correct? In my little squads?
Yeah, so I would say anywhere kind of within a foot or so of the edge of the board, since we've got an extra large board. Normally, you'd want to play on about a 3x3 table, which is about what we've got set up in terms of the terrain layout.
Okay.
That said, table size isn't really a major issue. If you don't have that kind of space, you can play a game on a 2x2 table.
All right.
That will be more of a vicious knife fight kind of game.
Okay.
If you play it on a bigger table, that just means you're going to have a little more maneuvering before you kind of get into impact and a little more time for your wizards to cast spells before they kind of reach the enemy, as it were. So some wizards would probably prefer that style, others not so much. But different scenarios kind of call for slightly different styles.
All right. So I want to make sure I have them all out here proper like. So I have these 2 guys, thugs, with my apprentice over here.
One other kind of clue I would give to someone who's never played before, because it doesn't seem obvious, but don't put your wizard right in front or your apprentice. Although they are your kind of power pieces, they are still crunchy and die just about as easily as anybody else. So best to put the more expendable troops up front and let them cover the spellcasters as you advance across the board.
All right, so there we go. I've got my my two. I'm going to go ahead and put these guys on this side.
Yep.
And I want these ones out here. Okay.
Okay, so now before we start, my wizard actually has one out-of-game spell that he can cast before a game, which is to raise zombie. So he can try to raise a zombie up and add it to his warband.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah. How it works.
Curses. All right.
So he's got raised zombie. He needs a 10. So basically I roll a d20. If it's a 10 or higher, it succeeds. He rolled a 1. It does not succeed.
Shoo.
However, the apprentice can also try the spell.
At minus
2. So he needs a 12 for it to work. And I got an 8. So there will be no zombie at this time. But good effort, guys. Good effort.
Good effort. And that's also another example of just how powerful my karma is in my own space.
The dice
I'm going
are
with that.
already against me. All right. So let's get to starting the game. So we start by a simple roll-off, and this determines the initiative. So.
All right.
So I've got a 16.
All right. And I have a 12.
12. All right. So the initiative is with me.
Okay.
So we go to the wizard phase first. During my wizard phase, I basically get to activate my wizard and up to 3 guys who are within 3 inches of him. So I've placed 3 guys as a little grouping right here so that they can all go together. And now I can activate them in any order I want. It doesn't matter.
All right.
Each guy gets to perform 2 actions. Generally, one of those actions has to be movement.
Okay.
So you can move and shoot, move and attack, move and cast a spell, or you can do it in the other order. You can cast a spell, then move.
Okay, great.
Blah, blah, blah. So that is what I will try. I will start by attempting to cast a spell. Now that we're in game, he's still going to try to bring a zombie on.
All right.
So still needing a 10. And this time getting a 3 and still failing.
Boom, boom.
Also, because he failed by more than 5, he takes a point of damage due to kind of magical backlash.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm already losing, and you haven't even moved yet. But hey,
Karma.
that's how it goes.
This is the temple of karma, which my characters are worshippers of.
Everyone else will just kind of generally sneak up the board. So basically, well, the wizard went, so he has to move. So he moves 6 inches.
Okay.
So you move equal to your move score.
All right.
However, if you want, you can spend both actions to move. So this guy, say, he moves 6 for his first action, and he can move again, but he moves at half pace, so he'll move another 3.
All right.
And then basically that guy will just go there to protect the wizard, and this guy will go there. And that's it for my wizard phase, and it's on to your wizard phase.
All right, my wizard phase. So I will move my 6 on my wizard, who's going to bring it right to about here. And then I want to bring double movement on my archers, and my archers have a move of 6 as well. So double move them to there.
Sorry, their second move is 3 though, because
so
the
9.
second one's
So
half.
right there.
Yep.
All right, and then this one would be right about here. And then my last thug is just going to move to the wizard. Just be right there.
And do you wish to cast a spell of some sort?
That's a great question, considering I don't really know which one.
Yes, that's a problem with first-time play. But generally, you want to always be casting a spell. If you're not casting a spell, you're probably doing something tactically wrong.
Right.
So even if that's just kind of like you have shield, it's always perhaps good to cast shield right at the beginning so that shield's on you the entire game.
And I will. I do have shield, and I have to roll.
It's whatever's going to be listed there because it's a thaumaturge spell, so it's one of the ones you're best
So
at.
10.
10. Yep. So you need a 10.
10 or better.
Yep.
And I got a 14. So
bang,
being
it's going,
shield.
and I think that gives you +2 armor.
Plus 2 armor.
Yeah, so you can just put a little note on your thing that you're armor +2.
All right.
Alrighty.
Very cool. And back to you, sir.
So now it's the apprentice phase. I'll activate my apprentice. He's going to do things probably much like the wizard did. He will try to... We're going to get this zombie on the table.
On the table.
I painted the miniature. We're getting him on the table. So needing a 12, getting a 10. However, one thing you can do during the game is anytime you cast a spell, your wizard can basically take damage in order to increase his casting level. So he rolled a 10, he needs a 12. He can basically take 2 points of damage when the spell goes off.
Right.
So basically, putting that extra effort into it.
Okay, get a little bit of a bloody nose.
Exactly.
All right.
The classic cinematic. So
like
he does that. The zombie pops on the board.
Dang it.
And then everybody continues. So the thief, he's a very speedy dude. He goes 7, and then another 3.5. to there.
Nice. He's getting in there.
Yep.
I don't like that at all.
He goes there. He goes there. And this guy goes to there.
And the zombie, because
The
he's summoned,
zombie-
does not move.
The zombie will actually activate in the soldier phase because
Okay.
he wasn't in existence when the action
Okay.
started.
Okay,
So
cool.
he will go in a bit.
All right.
So it's back to you for your apprentice phase.
All right. So on my apprentice phase, I will also try to cast shield with him.
Yep.
Needing now a 12.
Yes.
And I got a 17.
So bang.
Bang, he's up.
When we get to combat, you'll see armor very important. So having more good.
And then I'm going to move him his 6.
Yep.
Which is going to put us right there. And then I'm just going to move the other one. So this guy is going to go here on his for 9.
Yep.
And then kind of stack them and then bring this one right here because he wants to keep that guy safe because that's our guy that has aspirations of
Exactly.
being more than just a thug.
I'm a bodyguard. Yeah. That's what I do.
Here we go. Oh, sorry.
Okay. So finally, it's the soldier phase, which is basically anybody left over at this point who hasn't gone. Then as the game kind of continues, usually the warbands kind of spread out, so that phase actually becomes more important. Those guys kind of drift away from the wizards. But anyway, for now, it's these two guys who are just going to like charge headlong. Whee! Not there. Go get them, boys. And the zombie, who unfortunately is really slow.
Do they have like a 3 movement or 4?
They have the 4, yeah.
Okay.
But he'll double move,
6.
so he goes 6. So they're not the greatest troops, but they're free, so can't complain.
Free with some damage. I like
Exactly.
All right. So with mine, I do have my knight.
Yep.
Who only has a movement of 5.
He's a little weighed down by all that armor.
So I'm going to move him double movement, so that'll put it at 7.5.
Yep.
Which is right about here. I feel like I'm going to battle like hopefully you don't have fireball or something like
I
that.
do not. You're in luck, but yeah, you definitely have to think about who the opponent is because elemental ball or grenade can make close back formations.
And then
Have a bad time.
Linda, my thief,
Linda.
can move 7. So I'm going to send her out there at double movement, which would be 11 and a half. Is that right? Yeah, 11 and a half. So boom, like she sprints in front of everybody.
All right.
Good job, Linda.
That's the end of a turn.
All right.
As you can see, turns go pretty fast.
Yeah.
And then we roll again, die again to see who's got initiative on the second turn. 13.
You got me. 6.
Aha! Alrighty, so my wizard phase, now only 2 of the guys are actually within 3 of the wizard, so only these 3 will actually go. I'm actually going to start with the archer, who's going to run out here and take a shot at your archer.
What?
So, got line of sight, there's nothing in the way. So, he did move, though, and since he moved before he shot, he's going to be at -1.
Okay.
So what we do is, I take my shoot, which is +2.
All right.
You take your fight, which is also used as kind of your dodge in this case, which is also +2 because he's an archer.
And his name is Archer.
Exactly, Archer. We both roll a d20 and add our bonuses, so +2 for you, +1 for me.
Okay.
So I got a 13 total.
I got a 7.
Okay, so I hit you because I got the higher roll for a total of 13. To determine damage, what I do is I take my total, 13, subtract your armor.
7. Oh, my armor.
Your armor, which is 11.
11.
So you take 2 points of damage.
Nice.
So 1 die roll, and combat will work exactly the same way in hand-to-hand, except you use fight skill instead of shoot.
Okay.
But yeah, basically 1 die by each of us determines who wins the combat and what damage, if any, is done. So
nice.
Right. So that's that. What is the wizard going to do?
I'd really hate for Archer to die.
Well, we're going to try to take the fun out of Archer. But the wizard is going to cast Decay, which basically causes your weapon to fall into bits. He's a chronomancer, so he makes it age and age and age and age.
I don't like that.
So he needs a 12. And he got a 7.
Nice. I mean, could you boost
I could
that
bump that up. I don't really want to take the 5 points of damage.
Oh.
It's
Too early in the game?
Yeah, although I do have a tendency to have my wizards shot down by archers, so it's really tempting.
It's funny that I have 2 right there waiting for you.
Instead, we'll just go, get in front of me, get in front of me. So we'll just run and hide behind him.
All right.
So that's it for my wizard phase.
Okay. So my wizard phase.
Yep.
I only have one guy in my arena there as far as range, right? So
I can't remember what spells you have, so I can't tell you what to do.
okay, so it's a touch spell. So I will move forward.
Yep.
I'm not even going to measure because it's not even going to be a full 6.
Yep.
To these two.
Yep.
I'm going to do a touch spell on him.
Okay.
Combat awareness.
Okay.
It gives a target a +2 fight stat for the remainder of the game.
Yep.
And that's so now he has a +4.
We have to roll it to see if you actually.
Well,
cast the spell.
I know I'm going to get it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
There's the confidence.
Okay, so yeah, no, he doesn't have that. So
Well,
I rolled a 1.
a 1, and in fact, you failed by
A lot.
a lot more than 10.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you actually took 2 points of damage
That was the worst.
due to bad magic.
Bad magic. All right.
So yeah, when at the beginning of the game, at the beginning of a campaign, the wizards are only so good at
Right.
casting their spells. As the campaign progresses, obviously they get better.
Okay.
But-
So now at that point, I'm going to go ahead and just shoot from these two guys.
So
Or
it's,
this one
it's only
first.
it's only this guy actually because it's where your guy was when he started.
Oh, when he
the
started.
activation.
All right.
Yeah.
So this one will move
But they'll
forward.
get their chance.
But he's a thug
He's
as
a
well.
thug.
And that thug is going to go ahead and just move up.
Yep.
Up here. All right. So these two will go on soldier's
Yep.
phase. All right. Understood.
All
And
right.
back to you.
So now it's my apprentice.
Nice.
In this phase, what is he gonna do?
Die.
It's not impossible. I can't actually see any of your guys. All right, he's going to attempt to cast Fleet Feet on the thief to make him extra fast,
Nice.
needing a 12. He's going to get an 8 and fail. You're stupid. You're so stupid.
This guy, he is the apprentice to this wizard because that guy can't cast nothing either.
Exactly. So he'll just run up here. The thief will use his first action to run up to the treasure and the second action to pick it up. So he's now holding the treasure.
I didn't know there was treasure right there.
Yep. Once you have treasure, you now move at half speed, though. So
Okay.
it may take him a while to get on with it. And then let's go move here. And I will be done with the apprentice phase.
All right.
To you, sir.
On the apprentice phase, I also only have one individual in my space. I want to see something real quick, though. Okay, so I'm going to cast Leap
Okay.
on this gentleman here, which allows him to move up to 10 inches.
Yep.
And so I'm going to...
Just one thing about it before you do it.
Yep.
Once he has leapt, he cannot move. So you may want to move him first, if that helps you.
Yes.
I mean, if you don't need the distance, then it's irrelevant. But if you,
I do. I'm going to go 6.
Yep.
Which is going to put you right in this area
that way it's
here.
nice and exposed when the spell fails.
And then here, because he'd have to move his 6 as well.
It's not a touch spell. So as long as
Is
he
it
can
not?
see him.
Oh.
No, it's a line of sight spell. So as long as he
perfect.
can see him, he's fine.
Yeah, okay. So I will cast Leap on him
Yep.
then, so that he will get that.
Boing.
All right, but we got to get that. I have an 8 plus.
Plus 2 for...
All right, so I got to get a 10 here or better. And I got a 7, which is not my leap. There is no leap.
Nope.
There's no leap in this game. Once you cast or attempt to cast a spell, is it gone?
No. You can try to cast the same spell every turn
Okay.
repeatedly. So, yeah, it's not like...
I should ask that
don't-
because you can't pre-game zombie,
Yeah.
in-game zombie.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, that one's a bit rare. It's the only one that can be cast both out of game and in game. But
All right.
where are we? Soldier phase. So leftovers. These two guys. I'm gonna charge up the mountain.
I hate those two guys.
So he will run up there and pick up the treasure.
I hate those
He'll
guys
just
already.
run up there and draw fire.
They're so weak.
And then the zombie will continue its trundle in your general direction.
I don't like that at all.
And this guy will come running as well. I haven't killed something in minutes.
Right. In minutes, I tell you.
We're so bored.
All right, so, and here we go.
Right.
Now soldier phase.
Now we come to it.
All right, so the archer will aim and shoot at this guy.
Okay. He's a thug, so we're both +2, essentially.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Oh. You catch the arrow.
Exactly.
I got a 7. And then the other archer.
So he can still move if he wants.
Uh,
All he can really do with the rest of his turn.
yeah. The other archer will also shoot at the same individual.
18.
Ooh, 15.
The dice are hot.
And then move.
For this, they haven't been for anything else. So.
All right, so those two stay there.
Yep.
Now I have a bunch of them over here.
Yep. Here they come, swarming through the middle.
Now, if I move them, they get a minus to their attack. Is that correct?
Only for shooting.
Okay.
So if they run up, that's fine.
All right. So they are not shooting. And what is terrain hindrance? If it's
if it's truly rough terrain, basically it's like half movement for that part over the terrain.
I don't like that at all.
That's why we took the stick.
Yeah. Lucky. All right.
I set up the terrain, so I just turned it so the stairs were facing.
I know you did. I know it. I knew that was going to happen. I should have realized. All right. I am going to move the knight 5 for actually 7.5, which will get me right about here. There, and then everybody else is thug or
faster than him.
Yeah, so they're gonna go 9, except for him. So 9 is gonna put me with this one right here.
Okay.
But
just put him up on the top, and then he's not quite there.
Not quite there. Right there. Come on, lady. She's been drinking the mead. We found her in the mead hall, and everybody else was just kind of.
That's what you get for not basing your miniatures on appropriate basis.
All right.
Alrighty.
That's
the turn. Yep.
That's the turn.
I think things are about to kick off here.
All right, here you
So
go.
we roll again for initiative.
Initiative. All right, come on, give me first run.
6.
Yes.
The tension's killing me.
3.
All
I look like an 8. I was like getting excited.
right, what are we gonna do? All right, now I'm gonna try something mean.
Did you say something mean?
Yeah, I did say something mean.
Oh man.
We are going to attempt to mind control this guy.
I don't like that.
Now the good news is I need a 14.
Yes.
And I rolled a 2. So instead of hurting you, I hurt me. We're not showing off the wizards here, but that's part of the game.
Well, this is my wizard's first attempt into Frostgrave, so he wasn't really ready or prepared for what might happen.
So after his magical display, we'll quietly retreat behind the building while these guys do the rest of the work.
Smart.
So the archer will shoot at Archer.
Okay, Archer.
So we're both at +2.
All right.
I've got a 2. Boy,
I got a
I am
10.
hot with the 2s.
Tink.
All right, forget it. Maybe we'll just run forward and try to beat on you with sticks. No, he won't quite get there. He'll actually go to the treasure. He can't actually.
Of course. So you have hands on all treasures.
I haven't actually picked that one up. It's just sitting there. But all right, that's your wizard.
Okay, so my wizard.
Where is your wizard?
He's right here.
There he is.
And I can see your guys.
Yeah, but you decided to play a friendly wizard.
Did I?
You did.
So the spellcaster takes an object, commonly a simple rock.
Oh yeah, you took grenade. I did kind of forget about that.
Imbues it with magical energy, which I'm doing now.
Fire in the hole!
At its target, whereupon it explodes into hundreds of fragments. The caster picks a target point within 12 inches. Every figure, including allies within 1.5, suffer +3 shooting attack.
I'm guessing it's going to be kind of somewhere right about there.
Oh, it's going to be right there, yeah. And as a matter of fact...
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I have a target of 10.
It's 12 because it's not your school, but...
Right.
Yep.
So...
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Race right back.
Fire in the hole! Oh, a 4. Is my roll. So it's like it falls off into this flat earther area.
It pretends to be a game about magic, but really it's a game about beating on each other with sticks. So
I think this episode of Frostgrave will be a beating on each other with sticks. Absolutely. All right. So did nothing.
He can still move, and
he shall.
And your thug can go with him.
And moving his 6 to put him like right there, and the thug will stay right in front of him as he is wont to do.
So I've got the wall spell, which kind of makes something about that big, although I don't actually have a completely useful place to put it right at the moment. So just in case. Just in case. He's also not very good at casting it. He doesn't need the help of casting things he isn't very good at the moment. So we will try something else.
Pause it right there, Leona. Actually, I'm going to fix something real quick. Since I don't want Rick to step on this again, let's run this through your belt.
So if I use that grenade, can the treasure be destroyed?
No.
Okay.
You just pick the bits out of the gold later.
Makes sense.
Well, I pick bits out of
now I has a clue. All right.
All right, where are we? So my apprentice phase.
All right.
So my apprentice is going to move over here, and he's going to attempt to mind control. Is that Linda?
With the double daggers?
Yeah.
Yeah, Linda.
All right. Linda, join the good team.
Listen,
So,
Linda.
Unfortunately,
listen.
for this, he needs a 16. So it's not overly likely, but it'll be glorious if it works,
Right.
which is, my strategy of wargaming. So 17.
Ah!
All right. Now, you do get a will roll to try to resist this. However, thugs have a -1 will, and they have to roll that against my casting roll of 17. So essentially, you need an 18 to escape from my mind control.
Does an 8 work?
8 does not work.
No, it does
not.
So,
essentially, for the moment, she is my figure, and she will activate in the soldier phase. However, she'll do something else probably first, which I'll explain in a minute. But
she will.
I'll let it be in a surprise for you.
Linda, listen, not to them, Linda. No, Linda, no.
And Archer's going to climb up here because it's always cool to get the high firing position. Yeah, but it's going to take everything, so he can't actually shoot this turn. So that's it for my apprentice phase. So same to you.
Very well, sir.
It's all going according to plan.
Move here. Cast leap again.
Boing!
Boing. On this
time for sure.
All right. So, what do I need to get again on that? It is I have an 8 plus 2, so a 10 or better, right? Plus 4?
12 or better because it's not your school again.
Well, it's 8.
But it's not. It's 8. It's not thaumaturgy, and it's your apprentice. So it's all getting worse.
It's the worst. All right. So 12.
Yeah. Maybe.
17.
Hey, boing. Where do you want him?
I knew that he was going to land
right
here.
on the treasure.
Yes.
Okay.
However, I can't pick it up.
No, and in fact,
got it.
no, he doesn't have it, but no one can pick it up if there's other enemies within an inch.
So I have to destroy them.
Yeah. No one can pick it up at the moment. We can just.
And this is how he's going to rise in the ranks.
Beat on each other.
But he can't move now on the soldier phase.
No, he can't. However, as I was going to explain to you later, but basically, anytime a figure moves within 1 inch of another figure, that figure can basically force combat with and can basically step into him. So basically, if my guy went like that, you can just say, they're in combat now.
Okay, cool.
And the same with when those guys go, because she's under my mind control, she's going to be able to just jump on them.
I don't like that at all.
Well, I kind of like it.
All right,
I think it's a good
so
rule.
that is my apprentice phase.
Yep, so we're down to soldiers.
Soldiers.
They've already gone. This guy. So what we're going to do here is basically that guy's going to move into contact with you, but not fight. It takes an actual action to fight. And then this guy is going to also pile in, and he will attack. Now, since I have an extra guy in combat, I get a +2.
Really?
Yep.
That makes
So we're double teaming you. So I got a thug, which is fight +2, plus an extra 2. So I'm +4. You're a thug. You're +2. We roll it.
All right.
My total is 20.
Mine is 19.
Yeah, this is bad news for your thug.
Okay.
So I did a total of 20. Your armor is 10, so you take 10 health, which is also the health that a thug has.
So yeah, wow. So Ernig Ritterschwert, Ernig
He
Ritterschwert
went gloriously.
down.
Yeah, he
So
gone.
He's out.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, as I was saying before earlier today, sometimes guys die shockingly fast in this
That was
game.
quick.
It just
But that's okay.
they gone.
He'll be remembered as the guy who leapt into battle once.
And slowly coming up is the zombie. And meanwhile, while no one's paying attention, the thief is slowly slinking off the board with the treasure back here.
This guy.
It is now your soldiers,
My soldiers.
including your 2 archers there that have a nice...
These two here, yeah.
Yep.
So this individual who's closer to the treasure, I'd like to.
You'd like to shoot at him?
I will.
All
So
right.
Archer 1.
Yep. So we're both at +2. I got a 9.
I got a 18.
18. Ouch. 18 total.
18 total.
Okay, so take 18 minus my armor of 10, so I take 8. He has 10, so he's down to 2.
Nice.
He is now wounded. Anytime you go below 5, you are wounded, which means you only get 1 action when you activate. So
Okay.
1 movement.
And then I will.
But you can try to finish him off.
No,
or shoot
I
at the
think
other
the
one.
other one's going to get shot at. as
Soften
well.
them both up. All
Yeah.
right.
And here we go.
I got a total of 7.
I got a total of 15.
Ouch. All right, so he takes 5. Oh, sorry, he's an archer, so he's actually armor 11. So he takes 4. So he's down to 6.
Nice. I'm winning now. I think that's how it works, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Makes you feel better.
I'll take it. And then I have these 3 over here.
Yep.
Your apprentice is the one right here?
Nope, that's this guy back here with the club.
God, he's way back there.
Yeah, that's where apprentices are supposed to be. Nowhere near the guys with big sticks.
Okay, so I'm going to
And like I said, remember, as soon as this guy moves, basically,
base the base.
she just goes.
Okay.
So he's stuck.
Yeah, I don't like
He
that.
can attack her if he wishes. It is your own guy, but
How long does my control last?
okay. So at the end of every turn, at the end of every turn, she gets to try to roll again,
To break it.
needing that 18.
We didn't like Linda anyways.
No.
So
So yeah, if you don't have a way of actually countering a spell, there are a couple of counter spells in
I
the
know.
game.
So
You're
there
just
we go.
gonna try to take Linda out.
It's like, dang it, Linda, we told you.
Okay, so you probably want to use the knight to fight because he's the best.
Yes.
So he's +4. Then you've got 2 guys helping out, so you're at +8 total. Linda's at +2. Linda gets a 22.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
I got a 20.
Yeah.
A 12 plus 8. So
Ow. Yeah. So your knight actually gets stomped pretty hard. So 22 armor, 13 for a knight.
yeah, armor 12 or yeah, armor 13.
So he takes 9 points of damage. He's not dead.
What?
Yeah.
What the hell, Linda?
Linda is. And she can choose to push him back a bit.
So I'm down to 3.
Yeah. So
My knight.
Your knight got spanked by Linda.
By Linda.
By mind-controlled Linda.
Well, Linda is she's a ruffian. So.
She is. Well, there's a reason you hired her.
I did. Yeah, that's right.
It's too bad that she's doing her best work for the other team.
All right. So
that's the turn.
Yep.
So new turn. Roll for who goes first.
do this.
I got an 18.
Go ahead.
The dice have
got a
spun my
4.
way.
I got a 4.
Now I'm gonna grenade. No, I don't have grenade.
No.
Kaboom! What am I gonna do? Mind control worked well. Well, first he's going to pick up this treasure, and he's going to try to slowly.
But he's not in contact with the wizard anymore.
Oh, you're right. So yeah, only the wizard is actually gone. Hey,
Hey,
I'm trying to cheat here. Would you back off? So instead, my wizard will pop out where he can see that guy, and he will attempt to leap him. He needs a 12. He got a 16. So this guy goes boing. Unfortunately, he can't quite leap out of your line of sight, so there's a good chance he's going to get shot in the back as he
Oh,
makes
there's
his
a
escape.
real good chance.
I'm counting on you just missing.
This guy. Hey.
Unfortunately, all of your guys are sitting around your wizard.
Yes, they are. So, you ready for this?
Bring it on.
Hot dogs. But they have to be within how far?
3 inches.
So
they're all there. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so we are going to shoot at him
Yep.
with the first guy.
Yep.
So that's at +2, right?
Yep. Same here. So 20.
21.
Dang it!
All
yeah,
right.
he just goes splatter. The treasure just drops
Perfect.
where it lies.
And then my other archer here is going to go, that guy we don't like anymore, the wizard, your
Yeah,
wizard.
I can see that.
We're going to go ahead and shoot him.
I think that's wise. One thing I did forget to mention.
Is that killed him already?
No, I've already won this game. No. For the campaign, if we were to be playing a campaign here, we'd want to be keeping track of how many spells we actually cast because you get experience points for that.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right, here we go. +2, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Versus your...
+2.
All right.
21.
Are you kidding me?
Well, last time I rolled a 20, it didn't help me.
21.
Unfortunately, that's a miss in the case of archery. Equal scores goes to the defender.
Goes to the defender.
Yep.
All right.
If you gotten that 22, it'd have been over.
Yeah, because he's like, my female archer... Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Cinematically, that would have been a beautiful shot.
Exactly.
All right, so that leaves me with my actual wizard and my...
Your archers can actually move as well if they want to. They may not want to.
So they can move 6. Yeah.
They could be just still high-fiving over
they're gonna go right
their
here.
kill. So, okay. So they don't actually attack because they got no actions left, but obviously they're in good position to do so later.
Yeah.
He can even pile in if he wants, or
I have a feeling he's going to...
Yeah, one thing you don't want to happen is your wizard to end up in hand-to-hand combat most of the time.
Right.
Because that's not what they do.
So my thought is, grenade.
I'm just saying, look how good my painted miniature looked next to your unpainted miniatures. I'm just... The camera doesn't lie.
The camera doesn't lie. That looks so good. All right, line of sight. I have line of sight with your wizard, with my wizard.
You do?
I am going to attempt another grenade.
You're going to attempt a grenade, my
which
wizard.
is I need to get a 12 or better.
Yep.
And here we go.
Here it comes.
Kaboom! A 20, so 22.
So, no, that's just to cast the spell, thankfully.
2,400.
So now you actually make an attack. So the spell has gone off, and now you make an attack +3 to my +2.
And as my wizard's fight?
No, you just add the +3 from the spell. So, however, I got a 19 total. So
11 plus 3 is
not enough.
Not enough. It doesn't even hurt him.
Doesn't hurt him.
That is ridiculous, but also pretty cool because I can kind of see like maybe a energy. Yeah, I like it.
However, you've still got
opportunity.
Yeah, it does knock.
I feel like they are not going to move. They're going to stay right there. So that ends my wizard phase.
All right. So my apprentice phase, which is just my apprentice, because I keep moving my guys all far away. I also keep stepping on my mic cable, which I apologize for. So what's he going to do? He
can just run. I feel that he has a fear in him.
He fears nothing. Well, nothing much. All right. He's actually going to attempt to cast Leap on that guy.
What?
Yep, get out of there. But he needs a 14 because he's an apprentice and not very good. And he got an 11, so it fails.
All right.
So the apprentice will now just kind of hide. Go get him, boys. You got this.
You got this.
I believe in you. So your apprentice phase.
All right. I also don't have anybody on my...
Nope, on your team.
On my team. However, I'm going to just do a slight movement.
Shift
here. And line of sight grenade.
Yep.
Right here.
Mm-hmm. I see that.
Yeah. So I have to get a 14 or better on this one too, right?
Yep.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
So 12 or better.
12.
All right. Here we go. And no.
What'd you get? 9? So you could spend the 3 health.
I could spend the 3 health.
Make it go off. You get 3 attack rolls. For the cost of 3 health. That's a deal you can't afford to not to take.
You hear him over here talking into my head, my headspace?
Take the damage, Rick.
Look at you. You've taken the damage. You're right. You have taken some damage.
I have taken some damage.
Go up. And
I have just as
not
many.
Because I feel like you're coaxing me into this, but I will. For some reason, I feel like you've coaxed me into this. I'm going to take
your grenades have been so potent.
All right. So yes, I have.
All right. So it goes off. So basically, you make a +3 attack roll against each of these guys. So we'll start with the zombie.
Zombie.
He's +0.
Roll
so
+3.
He gets a 5.
I got a 6. Is that right?
I don't know.
Yep, 6.
So it didn't do anything to him because that's weenie. That's a 9 total. So this guy.
No, that was 6 total. 3 plus 3.
Oh, right. That's extra weenie. All right. So that does nothing. But you roll for each figure.
All right. So the next guy.
Next guy.
Is 23.
Yeah, he just evaporates in a kind of
Red mist?
Yeah. He gone. Yeah, apparently he caught the grenade. I got it!
I got it.
And the last guy,
All right.
he gets a 20, so it's got to be real good.
16.
Nope. So, yeah, the other guy fell on it for the team.
Yeah, that was. And I could see that.
Yeah.
All right, very cool.
I don't know how he knew that rock was a grenade. It was glowing
Right.
faintly. All right, so that worked out pretty well for you.
That was fun.
And again, you would actually get bonus experience points because your spell actually evaporated a dude.
Nice.
So, where were we? So that's all the apprentice phases.
Yeah, soldier
So it's
phases.
all soldiers. So,
This guy in the background over there
yeah.
just,
Doing what thieves do.
just rolling out.
Just kind of wandering off with treasure.
Yeah, but I'm going to be really
Oh,
liked by my wizard I got hired
Exactly.
for.
All right.
For to work.
This guy up here now has a nice clear shot on your badly wounded knight.
I hate that.
All right, so I got +2, but you've got +4, so
Mm-hmm.
because your knight's good like that. So, and I only got an 8 total, so it's not even going to matter.
I got 12.
It bounces harmlessly off the armor.
All right.
All right, so this guy will pick up the treasure.
Of course he
and
will.
start leisurely heading for the exit.
Peace.
Well, the rest of these guys will pile in and help their MVP Linda. Who actually should have rolled at the end of the turn. So
Oh, okay, we're
if she
good.
gets an 18 or more, she's back on your side.
I got a 16.
Nah, she's
so
still with me.
Yeah.
And the zombie will move up here and attack. He's actually really terrible. Linda doesn't help him because Linda is also engaged in that guy.
Okay.
So the zombie is +0 versus your. Is
That's my thief.
right? Oh, so +1. So +1 to +0. I got a 17.
All right, I got a 7.
Yeah, so that zombie's like chewing on you pretty good. So you took 7 points of damage
I don't like that.
as a
Mm-hmm.
badly wounded thief. And now just to add insult to injury,
Ugh.
the infantryman will run up using his big +3 and getting an extra +2 for the zombie. So +5 to your +1
Gross.
and try to finish you. I only got a 10 though.
All right, I got an 18.
Yeah, so his glorious charge ends in actually getting badly rebuffed. So he takes 7 points of damage. And you actually have the choice. You can either push him back, which is probably what
Yeah,
you
I
want
would
to
do that. Yeah.
So, or you can stay in combat. Normally you could step out, but since you're also fighting another guy,
Okay.
you can't. And I've got this last guy up here. He's just gonna kind of, yep, we got this. I'll cover the rear.
Nice.
And actually, I forgot. I've got Linda.
Oh, you do have Linda.
I do have Linda. She will also try to finish off your thief. Nobody gets any bonuses because everybody else is
dang
touching
it,
somebody
Roland.
else. So we're both at. Oh, I'm at +2. You're at +1.
All right.
And I got a 5. So
I got a 20.
yeah. Oh. Well, the good news is you killed Linda. I guess that's good news.
It is good news because she was wrecking house.
That is true.
Man, you come home with a little perfume on you, and it's like, "What's up, Linda?" Dang it.
Oh, and I've got that guy. That guy's actually not going to do anything because he doesn't really see any benefit in doing anything because
Not even
he would
running?
probably he can't. He's stuck basically.
Right, he's stuck.
So he'll wait for your turn for you to beat on him.
All right, so my soldier phase is going to include pretty much just these 3 here.
Yeah.
And so I will move him there and him. Get in there. Can you get in there, buddy?
Yeah,
Jesus,
you can get in
you're the
there.
worst. And I will begin the
Hackage.
death.
All right, so I take it you want to attack with the knight again.
Yeah, the knight.
That worked out so well last
on the zombie.
Yeah, so you're at +8 to my +0.
Okay.
I, however, got a 20! Pop.
17.
So the knight dies.
We hate you, man. He's the worst.
Zombie hungry.
Yep. Just chewing on these guys. All right.
So that's the end of that. Could have gone better. Could have gone better for you.
So when they
get the
when they
grenade
go
off.
base to base like that, the benefits go to one character. That one character attacks, the other 2 don't attack at all.
Yeah, you could have kind of attacked in echelon if you wanted. So run one guy up and attack with him, but then he wouldn't have gotten the bonuses for supporting. I would have done what you're doing, and you did have +8.
Right.
went
Yeah.
really the wrong way.
Which should be
Yes.
just
Yeah.
plowing through the bad guys instead of getting. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But it didn't happen.
Did not happen.
Instead, the great stories are written of Sir died to zombie really easily.
Well, that would have been Artie the Knight. Yeah, but he just didn't work out.
New turn.
All right.
11.
All right, 17.
All right, so
Finally.
the turn is to you, my friend.
All right, so I'm going to lay waste to this guy.
Yep.
Oh, no, because it's wizard phase. So
Yep,
wizard on him. I'm going to go ahead and do the grenade again.
Okay.
See if we can finally do some damage.
Yep.
See if I can cast it.
Cast it first.
Nope. I rolled a 4, and even with it's a big no. But then I'll just I'll move because I want to be able to get line of sight on some of these other cats that are starting to rock out. So
yep.
We'll grab that. Here, and then get him in front of him, and that's it.
Okay. So
Curses.
My wizard is going to attempt to cast Wall, needing a 12. 2.
Yes.
So he fell by 10. He takes another couple points of damage, and once again will slink back behind the terrain feature to hide.
This makes no sense. All right.
My treasure's sitting right there.
Right.
That's my wizard phase because nobody's near him. So
right.
your apprentice.
My apprentice phase. I want to try the grenade again. I feel like that is still line of sight for me.
Yep, definitely.
So I want to drop a grenade.
Drop it
right
right
there.
on him. Yep.
All right. So I need to get.
So I'm noticing that your play style is quite aggressive, really. So
yeah. Thaumaturgist may not have been.
That might have not been your choice.
Right.
Yeah, you might want to. Now, it also is true that the first time you play, again, like I said, the combat spells are easier to understand how to use.
Right.
So it does tend to people default to those.
I also feel like what you were saying before is if there's layered terrain and you can be up because I do have push.
Yeah.
I don't if that's line of sight or not. I think it's a touch.
No, it's line of sight.
So I
mean,
could technically push him off.
Yeah, you could try to just fling him, and
which would be glorious.
it would be, and it's a pretty potent spell.
But
So-
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, I was gonna say, if you'd like to do that, please.
Maybe later.
Okay,
But we're going to grenade.
you're gonna grenade. You're not gonna grenade, are you?
Oh, that is a 20. So
You are gonna grenade. So
Yep.
that's just the spell going off.
Dang it! I forgot.
So first the +3 versus that guy who's +2. So I got a 3 or 4
19.
total. So
19 total. Yes.
okay, so he takes 9 points of damage. So he's down to 1. He's really
He
hurt.
just needs to die.
Yeah, so he's wounded, so he only has one action, and then attacking +3 against him, he got a 14.
17.
17, so he takes 7 points of damage. He is dead because he was earlier wounded by
Yes.
somebody. So, all right, that grenade went better.
I like that grenade.
So everybody of mine who, except for that thief who's carried treasure, has exploded or been shot down. But that's part of the fun.
It is. I'm having a glorious
So now it is my apprentice phase. So it's
soldier phase.
apprentice.
Apprentice phase. Dang it, you're right. That apprentice kicked butt then.
Well, you say that.
Oh.
All he's really done is, well, mind control Linda, which actually was pretty good. But what's he going to do? He was going to leap that guy with treasure, but since that guy no longer exists, he ain't going to do that. He is instead, well, the mind control worked earlier. He's going to try it again, but he does need a 16. So
All right.
I'm going to try to
You're
mind
gonna
control
you're
old
gonna
two
try to
swords
get
there.
Oh
No, he's the thief who's already badly cut up.
Yeah, that's Roland.
Yeah, he'll go for the other one.
Okay, so that
He looks fresher.
Yeah, that is Thug Tippy.
Ooh, Tippy. Yeah, Tippy is not even slightly convinced. In fact, my guy's got a real bad headache for even attempting. Oh.
Because Tippy's just evil. He's the one carrying around that head.
Oh, actually, he can't. He's already moved. So
Tippy's carrying around that other head.
exactly. Oh yeah, it's like you tried to mind control the wrong one.
That's right.
Dang it.
Ain't that right there, Smith? That's right, man.
All right, so it's your soldier phase.
All right, so on my soldier phase, I'm going to move one in.
They're already
Or-
in. So basically, you can attack with one, getting the bonus for
And I
the
will
other,
do
and
that.
then attack with the other. So you're at +4 to my +2. I got a 13
I got a 6.
total.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not so good. All right, so you take 2 points of damage. More importantly, you get kicked back.
All right.
So when you attack with the other one, will be straight up,
All right.
if that's what you want to do.
I do.
Okay, I thought you might. However, I got a 19 this time.
And I got a 12.
All right, so she takes 8 points of damage and gets kicked
No.
back. Oh, yeah! To the left of me. To the right of me.
Get off me. Get off
Yeah,
me.
yeah. You want some, huh?
And that's where next round
Going full
he's
Hudson on
walking
this.
in with his
Yeah, I know.
big stick. And then
Yep.
I'll
you gotta,
do
You gotta double team that zombie.
yeah, take out the zombie.
You tried that last time and it really didn't go your way.
That's okay.
All right.
Tippy's
got
coming
this.
in and he's
All
going
right,
to get
see,
+2, right? Or +4?
+4 total. So to my +0. 16.
9. So Tippy.
So Tippy takes 6 points of damage.
God dang it, Tippy.
So yeah, see, zombies. They're slow. They're terrible, but man, they're great.
They are great. Curses.
And I've got one guy left over here who will try to beat down that thief. So he's at +3. You're at +1. I got a 4.
Ooh, I got my 20.
20.
So 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you stabbed him in the eye.
Yes.
Down he goes. Boy, it's getting bloody now.
Back off.
Oi.
Get off me.
Ah.
Very cool.
That's
and
it.
you should have your archer.
Oh, I do have my archer and my thief, who's continuing to go. In fact, he's pretty much off the board at this point, so we'll move him. So basically, I've secured that treasure for my very own.
I like
and then
it.
the archer. So the archer's best target's your apprentice, probably.
You think so?
If he goes like this. Well, not if he goes
And
like that.
falls, yeah,
but
yeah.
if he goes over to this edge and goes, hello.
Hello.
So he's at -1 because he just moved.
Okay.
So, but you're at +0 because you're an apprentice and
All right.
you're terrible. 21.
10.
Twang. Twink.
Dust.
Yeah. No more apprentice.
Yep. Curses. Dang it. And his grenades were the better ones.
He did have the better grenades.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think that's what he's going to use to kill off his wizard master.
So that's it for everybody, isn't it?
Yep.
So new phase
New phase.
as we get down to 9.
I got an 11.
It's you.
All right.
And all your guys are back in wizard zone.
Yes, they are. So this one right here is just going to shoot him.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
You've angered me.
11.
18.
Has he taken any damage? Because if not, he has now. Yes, he has. He's dead.
All right.
Ah!
And
Yeah,
then,
that's what happens when you take a bow at like a foot.
Right. And then she's going to shoot at this guy.
Oh, it's all gone south.
Yep.
Yep. So we're both at +2. 16.
19, 20, 21.
Thunk. Ah!
Yes. These guys are like...
This is turned around in a hurry.
And then...
your poor club guy just doesn't have anybody to beat on.
That's okay. He's okay with this because he's just going to go...
Go wizard hunting.
we're going to go 6 inches this way.
Hello.
I see you now. And then he's going to go, hello. And what do I have that could be fun? That's not what I want.
You could try to grenade him. You could try to push him away. I can't remember what else you got.
Monstrous form.
Monstrous form. Probably not overly relevant since you've killed off all my guys that would probably charge into. You've got leap, so you could send your guys bouncing
Just over beyond
around
him.
the place. Yep.
Yeah, I actually think that is what I will do. I'll
Yeah,
try
I mean
to
you
cast
can leap them straight into.
Yeah.
Actually, it might say you can't leap into combat. But I can't remember.
The target makes an immediate 10-inch move in any direction, including vertically. This move is not hindered by any terrain unless the terrain is over 10 inches high. Target may take no order action this turn. The spell cannot be used to move a figure into combat.
But he
It'll
can
be
leap right
moving just
behind him.
beyond him. Yeah.
That's fine.
All right, so that's if I'm successful. So
Yep.
I have to get a 12 or higher. And I got a 13.
Boing!
Boing.
Howdy! Ah, crud.
And,
That's your wizard phase.
right, well, not necessarily. They attack. They have not moved.
Yeah, that's right.
So I will move these guys.
In theory, you should do everything one at a time. But it's
Oh,
fine.
okay, my bad.
It's fine.
All
yeah.
right. And yeah, that's my wizard phase. I am complete.
Okay, it's my wizard phase, and
Now he's probably got something really cool. He'd be like,
well, he's got to do something because if he doesn't do if he tries to run, he's going to get jumped on. So, you know what he's going to do? He is going to attempt to leap himself.
nice.
Let's get out of here. Needing a 12, getting a 17,
Oh, curses.
and he'll go right onto this treasure. Hey,
That guy.
doink. But he is done because you are done when you leap. And that's it for my wizard phase.
I do not have an apprentice.
Haha! So my apprentice phase. I have one of those. My apprentice is going to try to leap my wizard. He now needs a 14. Let's send this wizard bouncing all over the place. 18!
Ah,
So, wizard,
glorious.
boing!
That is so good.
He goes over here.
All right.
See you guys, I'm out of here. Zombie, you hold him.
Right?
So that's my apprentice phase. So you're a soldier phase.
Are you going to move your apprentice as well?
Oh, yeah. You might do some escort duties.
All right. Which leaves us to my
Your
soldier
two guys
phase.
in the middle. The two guys who really don't want to fight that zombie.
They do. They're going to take him
Okay.
out. Die, zombies, die.
Who's fighting him?
It's going to be the
Better
thug.
fighter, I would say. Yeah. Zombie gets a 13.
I got a 16.
All right. So actually, that kills the zombie. Zombies only have 6
All
health.
right.
So you finally done it.
Finally.
And that one can still move, and the other one can take both actions.
All right. So I will move them. We'll at least go, get back here with our treasure. Which you guys obviously aren't going to
Yeah, we're not
pay
really.
attention to.
We refuse to respond to your.
There's about 6. And then right about there.
Yep. And I've got an archer.
Oh, curses.
Hello. He will run over here and try to shoot down at him. Hey, stay back. He missed. Don't worry about it.
Cool.
He missed badly. So new turn.
Yeah.
We're getting down to it here. So I've got a 3. That's not great.
I have a 4.
That's better than a 3.
Better than a 3.
So
All right,
your wizard.
phase.
He's still got like a full complement of men over here.
Wizard phase. So if I move them 6 or into this zone, I can still see them.
Yes.
And I will do that. So we'll put them like right here.
Twang, twang,
Twang,
twang,
twang.
twang.
And they'll shoot
Okay.
at
So
-1.
they're -1 for movement, so they're at +1 essentially. My apprentice is at +0, unfortunately.
Right, 19 on the female archer.
Dead. Because he's
All right.
already wounded himself several times casting spells.
And can I see your main guy there, you think?
Yes, I
I'm
would
gonna go
say.
that shoulder shot.
Yeah, I would say he's in cover, so he gets an extra +2.
Okay, I'll take that.
So you're at +1, and I'm at +4 total.
All right.
I got a 20.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Run!
Run.
Okay.
All right, so that moves. Now it's my wizard's turn.
Yep.
I'm going to just move him into that same, like right there.
Uh-huh.
And line of sight is still grenade.
Yes, it is.
So,
But I assume you're going to fail to cast it, so.
wow.
Yeah.
All right, so I have to get 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
All right. 12 or better. Casting. 6.
Keep running! So that's your
That's my wizard phase.
wizard phase. No, I haven't done my wizard phase. So my wizard's going to run! Although he's carrying treasure, so he only runs 3. But then he will attempt to leap himself, again, to get off the board. So needing a 12. He got a 3. However, he has 10 points of health left. No, he doesn't. He has 9, so he would actually kill himself to empower it. So it just fails.
All right. So
Dang it! So close.
right.
So that's my wizard phase. Neither of us have apprentices.
Nope.
So soldier phase.
Man, this is a rough one because I don't have. Well, no, not necessarily. I can.
You can catch him with one of them.
Yeah, that sucks, but. And yeah, I can catch him, and I will.
Yep. So close.
Yeah,
Why didn't the leap succeed?
Yeah, and I'll just move him.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. And I will. I think he's actually going to jump down. Not jump, he's going to climb down. But doink, which basically takes all his movement. So
All right.
he's actually done. But new turn.
All right.
That was
This could be it right here.
This is probably getting down to.
This could be it.
I don't have a lot of guys left on the board.
No.
1. Yeah, morale has
I have an 8.
has crumbled.
All right.
So your wizard.
My wizard phase. My 2 archers are going to shoot at the fighter that just dropped.
Yep. So they're both at +2 versus
+2.
my +2. So first one, 20.
All right. 4.
Nope. And the second one, 6.
8.
8. That doesn't hurt him.
Yeah. Stupid archers.
So they're done, but your wizard can do some casty stuff if he wishes.
Can.
I don't know what that would be at this point.
I'm going to cast leap
Yeah, right.
on that guy right there in front of him, right there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
15.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leap him 10 inches, which will put him just in front
Howdy.
of that guy as well.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So my wizard basically can't do anything but fight you because you can't cast spells while you're in combat. So he will fight you. So you're at +2, as am I. So hope for the best. 19.
Ooh, 7.
So you take 9 points of damage.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Woohoo! Things are back to going my way.
Where'd that wizard come from? Came out of nowhere with the left hook.
And then he will do nothing else because there's nothing else he can do other than move and get attacked. So now it is
Soldier phase.
So you've got this guy.
Yeah, so I'm going to go up here and grab that.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And this guy.
And that one will move into...
He's actually just going to kind of go over here and take a shot at you.
I like that.
So +1 versus your +2. 17. Oh, so you dodged it. So it's not quite over.
Is that guy going to be able to handle this? He's going to be able to survive that encounter over there. Whoa.
Let's hope not.
All right, so back to the top.
Back to the wizard phase. Yep.
All right, so...
Come on. 7.
I also got a 7.
So roll off. 8.
I got a 20.
Rats. Okay, so your wizard.
All right, so my wizard...
Well, or the 2 archers with him who can attempt to gun down my archer.
Yeah, they're going to do that.
That seems like the logical thing to do. First one, 12.
9, 10, 11.
Nope.
Second one is...
17.
Yeah, no.
Woo! Living a charmed life.
Yeah, yeah, your wizard's up.
So my wizard, all right, he's going to attempt to cast Leap again to get himself out of there.
Nice.
A 1. So instead, he takes 2 more points of damage and just looks like a schmuck.
Nice.
Sorry, where'd it go? And we'll do nothing else.
Okay.
So your soldier phase, I assume you want to go.
Yes, and we'll cut you down.
Yep. So we're both at +2.
All right.
Come on, punch him hard. 22.
10.
So down he goes.
Nice. Based on that,
I think we can call it there.
Yeah, I will be able to catch you.
So you get off with that treasure. I'll have the 2 treasures.
Yep. That was fun.
Good.
That's Frostgrave.
That's Frostgrave.
Now,
quick, bloody.
And it was a lot of fun. I realized that my play style to this is going to be more along the, what was the
Elementalist.
Elementalist, yeah.
Well, I mean, once, after you've played a few times and thought about your spells, you'll start to see the kind of how you want to play it and the combos you can use. And, you've seen how effective Leap can be.
Okay. Yeah, Leap is great. Grenade is great.
Grenade is great.
Yeah, so good. Now, after we would be done with this, we'd go and we would roll up off the random treasure charts, right?
Well, first thing we would do is roll for all our injured guys to see what happened to them.
Okay.
So for kind of your soldiers, it's just a simple D20, and they're either dead, miss the next game, or they're fine.
Oh, okay.
For your wizard and apprentice, it's more complicated than that. Okay. So they can get kind of permanent injuries. So,
all right, makes sense.
Or they can, survive but lose all their stuff or things like that.
Okay.
So assuming your wizard is still alive,
right? Which mine was, and yours was, yeah.
So yeah, then we'd roll for treasures. There's big treasure tables, so you can find all kinds of magic items, new spell books, so you can learn new spells, magic weapons you can equip your guys with, or just more gold so that you can buy more and/or better guys.
Nice. Very cool. So you would have gotten away with 2 treasure rolls, and I would have gotten away with 1 treasure roll.
Yep. And we'd also get experience, so we'd gain experience for each spell we cast, each guy that our magic users killed, for all the treasure we recovered.
Okay.
If we had played a scenario, most of the scenarios also have kind of special objectives for more experience, for killing monsters or things. We didn't use the wandering monster rules, but in a normal game, anytime you pick up treasure token, you roll to see if, a frost troll wanders on and decides to eat people.
And we decide to run.
Just, and creating more chaos.
All right, that makes sense. Well, Joe, thank you so much for showing us how to play Frostgrave. Thanks for making this game. Obviously,
it was done for fun, so...
And that's usually where the best things come from.
Yeah, I think so.
And the community obviously is very engaged with you and with the Frostgrave format. And if you want to find out more information about Frostgrave, again, go to Osprey Games. Look them up on all their social media platforms. You can also check out the Frostgrave Combat in the Frozen City. Is that what it's
Frostgrave War Games in the Frozen City Facebook group. Yep.
Okay,
that's
which has, like you said, like
8,000 members.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Or Let Adventure Forum. There's a dedicated Frostgrave sub forum.
Okay.
Which check, and there's an ongoing kind of rules discussion for any rules questions people have.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, it's a great community, and we mainly kind of showcased mechanics here, but there's also kind of a lot of narrative around the game that people build into it, and as you use more scenarios, kind of, and your wizard develops and kind of gets his own motivations. So
yeah, it's very cool. And we also like to thank Titan Games for allowing us to use their terrain and battle mat
great terrain
for this event. It looks beautiful, and it absolutely helped with the immersion of the game. I apologize that my miniatures weren't painted. I know everybody out there is probably just ripping their hair out going, why aren't they painted? Because we built my warband this morning, and these are some miniatures I wanted to play. So we did not have an opportunity to paint them.
More of them are still standing than my nicely painted ones.
Yes, they are. So they're shiny and distracting.
Exactly.
The glare of the icy sun reflecting off the ice and then off my armor. And,
exactly.
is amazing. But again, Joe, thank you so much.
Thank
we
you,
look forward to being able to
good.
play. If you are at Adepticon this weekend, Joe will be there, and you can check out Frostgrave.
Yeah, we'll be running a lot of events to come on by, have a chat with me, see the game in action.
Yeah, it'll be great. And then if you are watching this post Adepticon, you can see him at other great conventions all over the United States and world, in England and
be
everywhere.
in Gen Con later this year. We're running some Frostgrave events there.
All right, cool.
A couple in the UK as well.
All right, Joe, again, thank you so
you,
much. All right, everybody, go to your local game store. Check out Frostgrave. If they don't carry it, maybe ask them, hey, I'd like to get Frostgrave. Could you order it for me through Alliance and get it on your shelf and start playing the game? Build a community at your local game store so that more and more people can be subjected to this frozen city and all the treasures that await. All the good stuff. Toss it here. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There's the book. And it's a very, it's not a crunchy, super crunchy.
I mean, you saw most of the rules in this playthrough, and they're pretty simple.
Yeah.
When you get
and you can use any miniatures that you have in your collection for the most part.
Yep.
Maybe not a, Orcus, but, maybe.
There's some big stuff that you'd rather run away from than fight. That don't come out too often, but if you want them to. Yeah.
If you are doing like a campaign scenario situation.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the fun things to do is if you have a miniature you want to use, just create a scenario that features that miniature.
Yeah, it's a giant frozen worm creature.
Exactly. And in fact, there is one that has one of the scenarios in there has a big worm because there were just some really great purple worm figures to use. I was like, got to get them on the table. So.
I agree. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rick here for Game Trade Media. This has been Board Games and Beyond, and we'll see you at the game store.
Thanks for watching Board Games and Beyond. If you liked it, leave a like and a comment below, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new content.